The devil's voice is kinda scary. I didn't sleep that night when I heard audiobook. Did you know that the author of one of the most successful books of all time, Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill, interviewed the devil? Let me tell you the story. In 1938, Napoleon Hill wrote a book interviewing the devil himself. And be aware that at that time, witchcraft was something to be afraid of. And when he finished the book, him and his family said to the people, do not publish this book until they all die. Why? Because Napoleon Hill allegedly said he would be prosecuted if that book is published in his lifetime. This book is so controversial that it has been locked up for almost 100 years. So after he died, his family died, the book was published. Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill. Listen to the audiobook. Do not get the physical copy. Why? Because there are two distinctive voices, the devil's voice and the author's voice. The devil's voice is kind of scary. I didn't sleep that night when I heard audiobook, and the author, which is a normal voice. In that book, the devil calls certain people drifters. These drifters are the easiest for the devil to manipulate. So who are these drifters? These are the people that don't have a goal or purpose in life. They do little to no thinking for themselves. A drifter is someone who let himself be controlled and influenced by circumstances outside of his own mind. The devil says, and I quote, "He would rather let me occupy his mind and do his thinking than go to the trouble thinking for himself." So you pretty much know a lot of drifters, don't you? You might be one of them. If your thoughts are not in harmony with your vision, then you are drifting. And oh boy, we do a lot of drifting sometimes. And let me clear something up. It's not the thoughts that come into your mind that makes you a drifter. It's the thought that you identify with. Drifting, as mentioned in Outwitting the Devil, is a result of false beliefs. If you are drifting, you must be conscious of your unconscious behaviors and beliefs about yourself. One of the worst drifters are the ones who know what they want. They know their goal, but they are not executing to achieve it. They procrastinate over and over till they get that rush of dopamine and they do a little, then fall back again to the old habits. The devil in that book says that he cannot exist in the mind of those who can think for themselves. Any thought that comes into your mind that is not in harmony with your vision, let it pass. Don't entertain that thought. That's the devil trying to make you drift. If you're working on something really hard and all of a sudden a thought pops up in your mind to open up the hub and squeeze one off,
What do you mean by that?
know that the devil is trying to make you drift. It's trying to take you out of your plan. So when you get a thought like that, let it pass immediately. Don't entertain it. The devil is tricking you because he wants you to waste your dopamine on cheap entertainment. So what is dopamine? Dopamine is a neurotransmitter in your brain. You need dopamine to have motivation, and you need motivation to do your thing. And when you do your thing, you reach your goal. What does the devil do here? He makes you waste that dopamine on cheap entertainment, social media, TV, celebrity gossip, YouTube boxers, and all kinds of stupid stuff that won't even benefit you. So you gotta know when a thought comes into your mind, is it in harmony with you or not? This is the indicator. Is watching that celebrity gossip gonna make you reach your goal? Absolutely not. Use that dopamine to do your work better and better. If you look around you, you will find a lot of your friends are actually drifters. How many of your friends want to do a lot of things, want to be successful, want to be a doctor, a lawyer, an entrepreneur, is waste their dopamine watching short videos about that, not doing the actual work? You can gather information, gather real information and put it into the test to verify if it's working or not. So a drifter is someone who doesn't have a game plan. The people that the devil cannot touch is the people that have a plan. And they execute day after day, hour after hour. Even when you have some fun, it will be planned because you have put the fun part in that plan. The time you will walk the dog, you will be having fun with your family, playing with your friends, go to the cinema. You've planned it out. So actually having fun is a part of a plan. You are not letting yourself or the circumstances around you to dictate what you're going to do. You're actually attacking the day, not the opposite. There is a specific part in this book that I found really funny. It's actually applied to a lot of people's lives. The devil said to the author that he almost got him. He wasn't able to get him because the author fell in love with a good woman. Before that, the devil was getting into him by throwing girls into his way to get him off his track. It is so true. How many times he saw someone with a lot of potential and girls ruined his life. Girls can deteriorate your mind if you let them. Because if you are distracted all the time on that one night stand or chasing this girl, I want the number of this one, you'll be chasing cheap dopamine. And that's the trick that the devils play all the time. He makes you chase a lot of things that don't matter. That's why if you find a good woman like the author Napoleon Hill, you better keep her because the devil won't be able to get to you. She will be helping you to achieve your goal. Stop chasing cheap dopamine. Start chasing victory. You always have the energy. Use it to reach your goals, not to chase girls. You can enjoy yourself by actually being accountable and doing the things that you are supposed to do. One thing I would like to emphasize is focusing on your subconscious beliefs, because the devil plays on that part. Watch your thoughts throughout the day. Are you addicted to a certain emotion? Are you addicted to guilt? Are you addicted to shame? Addicted to any emotion that makes you do things that you are not supposed to do just because you are addicted to that emotion? Because if you do, you're going to be drifting a lot. So if you are living in the past and you are trying to memorize all the times that people betrayed you, you're actually drifting, because you're not focusing on the present moment. You're not focusing on your plan. Observe your thoughts throughout your day, and you will realize that there are a lot of unconscious thoughts that comes into your brain, makes you do a lot of drifting. If you take control of those, I guarantee you will reach your goals. That's it for this video. I hope you find it helpful. If you did, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you soon.